The Aurora city leader who made her city infamous with claims of a complete gang takeover by immigrants has been voted out of office. A stunning upset, considering that Councilwoman Danielle Jurinsky had built herself a national profile through far-right media, built herself an enormous fundraising edge, only to finish in third place behind two progressive challengers with far less money. Politics guy Marshall Zellinger looks at a leftist sweep in Colorado's third largest city, which has been run by Republicans for decades.
Yeah, here we go. Okay.
The photos don't necessarily reveal it. In the history of Aurora City Council,
This image was taken of City Council in 1949.
the ideology has long been moderately conservative.
I've been a Democrat my whole life.
Rob Andrews is not moderately conservative, and he just helped turn Aurora City Council into progressively liberal.
I know folks are gonna say, hey, we need to do the complete opposite, but we ran on Aurora together, everyone together. We've got some things we gotta fix.
Andrews and Democrat Alli Jackson will be Aurora's newest at-large council members, knocking out two incumbents, including Danielle Jurinsky.
The incumbents always have the advantage, and they outraised us by a lot.
Jurinsky raised $258,000 compared to Andrews' $50,000 and Jackson's $20,000.
If I'm judging this right, it doesn't look good for Republicans.
Mayor Mike Kaufman compared the outcome to 2017, when liberals started to gain control of Aurora Council in the first election after President Trump was first elected.
Whenever one party has a monopoly on power, there's a pushback at every, and it just seeps down to every level.
Mayor Kaufman's going to have a very challenging, rough, unpleasant 2 years.
Charlie Richardson served on city council when it had a more traditional, moderately conservative makeup. He believes voters electing far-right conservatives was more of a blip.
This current council, in my opinion, was an aberration that really does not reflect the political demographics of the community. So I'm not surprised by the outcome last night.
Were you surprised?
Yes.
In a diverse city where 1 in 5 are foreign-born, the future city council photos will look a bit different than the ones stored in the Aurora History Museum.
Council is starting to reflect a lot of what Aurora is all about.
I was directed to an interesting stat comparing 2021 to now. Jurinsky and fellow councilman Steve Sundberg, who's also losing, have similar vote totals to 4 years ago. So they're performing basically the same, Kyle, but Jurinsky had one additional candidate 4 years ago, so there was more vote splitting, and Sundberg had a four-way race, and now he was head-to-head. So their support appears to be the same. It's just who's around them that's the difference.
You know, it's interesting. In style, temperament, and rhetoric, Jurinsky is a lot like Congresswoman Lauren Boebert. Boebert has fled to the most safely Republican district in the state and is in no trouble, whereas Jurinsky was trying to make MAGAville out of the most diverse city in the state.
And listening to Charlie Richardson, he seemed confused that it ever worked. I mean, you say Congresswoman Boebert has fled to safe waters. I don't know. Watching the results from yesterday, I am curious what next year would look like.
Oh, I bet you Dems will email me and say that she's not safe. It's an R+20 district, folks. Okay, you can email me. That's fine. But what happened in Aurora was shocking. I mean, that clean sweep was shocking. All right.
You saw Andrews. I asked him, was he surprised? Yes. So he thought it was going to be at least Jurinsky and maybe him.
I appreciate his honesty. All right, Marshall Zellinger, thank you.